G'day and welcome back to our Czechmate campaign in HoI 4. So it's working out a lot better this time. I've fixed up where these guys are actually going to invade from, and we're going to manually control these 8 here, because they should be able to head through that way. Alright, so let's declare the war. I'm not going to call allies in. We want this to just be ours. Nobody actually guaranteed them, which I thought happened after that event. That's fine. So, no, apparently they have to come through there. Well, in that case, you are going to make your way around to there, but we'll manually control these 8 instead. Right, 4 to Warsaw, 4 to take them. Let's go. Alright, and somebody did jump in. Japan's declared war on Shanxi, so we got in just in time. These guys are going to kind of fail to do that. But these guys are going to go fantastically. Now, 2 of them, once they get there, will turn around to Warsaw, head up to Danzig. These 8 are through. Pull one of them out after he's done Warsaw to go there. Alright, shouldn't be any real issues now. Should be a very quick overrun. And the Soviets, I think they want their people in position before they declare it as well. Chinese United Front has formed. And we're going to fail to do the river crossing just with cavalry. Well, let's try and break through this airbase. Speaking of which, we've got to turn our planes around to Western Poland. Alright, taken first city. Down to 75. Alright, they need to get to Warsaw. He's just barely got enough people to slow us down. Once we take this, we'll be able to push an extra few guys up though. Can you please get through there? Okay, Mountaineers are over. Push them around. These guys will cancel that and do it from this side. Something like that. And we've broken their line. Awesome. So they'll split out and get to Warsaw. And then these 2, we just need one of them to keep going over to Vilna, just in case the Soviets do decide to come in. Warsaw is done. Lodz is done. Should be pretty close. Nope, we're going to have to take one of those 2. Alright, none of you heading directly to Danzig. I'd say they'll fall once we get into Poznan. 28%. Alright, got them. Nice. So, conquer and take all states. Done. So, now we need to line up on the German border. And I don't know where we're going to want these guys. Let's put them on this little bit. But they are now going to be balanced on that job. These guys will be careful on Germany. We've got some free dockyards, so we're going to make convoys. One free dockyard in Danzig. So that worked out perfectly before he's even unschlossed them. And it means this is all core territory for us now. We don't have to deal with rebellions in there for the rest of the game. Alright, Transylvania, and start at the back there. And head forward that way. Put these bottom of the list. Alright, so got some decent civilian factories out of that, so we can pump out the rest of this without too much hassle. You guys need to be joining there from Bohemia now. Okay. Also want to train some paratroopers. We'll just go for the 1. Also, Bohemia, yeah, we'll put him in Bohemia. Which is going to mean, actually, let's get the Air Force. If they declare on us, we want to be in West Germany. Why are they not? They don't all reach. Okay, get over this way. West Germany. And planes in reserve. We've got some Polish planes. So let's knock these up to 1,000. Put in whatever we've managed to score. Alright, they're all good. The other thing is, we are communist and we forgot to go do the thing on the US. So let's boost party popularity over there. It's 38, so we're 6 months later than we could have been. Alright, let's research. It's 38. There is a 38 tech somewhere, isn't there? This one. Alright, so we're about the same size as Germany. He has a few more divisions than us. A lot more military factories, a lot more civilian factories. About double the military factories, but we are working on it. He's got a lot more manpower than us because his population's huge. A lot more ships and dockyards, tons more planes. So we're not going to be able to get air supremacy over there without the Soviets bringing their planes over. Which hopefully they'll do. Alright, let's go speed 5. He is Anschlussing. Pretty sure. Apparently, wow. Apparently this is something that's changing in the patch. Is that people can guarantee Austria and it will stop the Anschluss from happening. Not sure. We'll just let it happen though. Superior firepower. Austria is Anschlussed. Keep going that way. And pardon me. Need to push this around to the rest of that border. And yes, the paratrooper. We'll let him not be green. No rush for them since we're not actually making the planes yet anyway. Which will be soon. Which also means we've got a massive shortage. Alright, Soviets. Give us that. And give us them. Alright, that'll help production. And we've wasted a few days there. Whoops. Sudetenland. Advanced fortifications. Yeah, missed a good couple of days there. And the manpower's going to be gone soon. Alright, yeah, sooner we can get that, the better. There's the actual difference between them. 6 more defense, 1 more breakthrough, more piercing. That's about it. Production cost goes up. Alright, Republican Spain is dead. When do France do their thing? Not for a while. 39, I think they do it. And Germany's going to do the Lithuanian thing at some point. So I don't think we want to fabricate on anybody else. Could do something to like Yugoslavia. It's guaranteed by us. But tension's too high. Everyone would just join the Allies if we did attack them now. So Comintern is pushed all the way into the Axis, really. That's all we needed to do in this early part. Lost a few civilian factories to all that other stuff we needed to do. But now we're starting to make transport planes. Make 1 plane every 6 months. Alright, let's go final fortifications. Now they're actually here to defend them. Kind of. The border's way too long. Which means we need some planning. From here, these 3. That is what we would want to take. Large river crossing, yeah, massively inferior to the Germans. We could hopefully take that pretty quickly though, if they didn't defend it properly. Let's grab a little more aluminium. And which one was that we finished? 39. You know what? Getting this would be a lot better. 5% more soft attack. And we need extensive conscription to get our armies built up. This guy will finish 18th of June. It's about a month out. Keep it on infinite. No, we'll just do the 1. Because if we can't get that one guy out to land in Munich, then won't really help having more. There's just so many provinces on the border. We just need to just pump out tons of units. 52 is a horrible number. Let's go. Just do 50 at a time. Alright. And we'll actually just stop them on that 50, because then we're going to have no manpower to reinforce. Okay. Insufficient rubber. Stemming from how quickly we're trying to build them. Alright, lack of resources is only slowing it down by a quarter. Probably not worth spending the extra factory getting it, but we will. Let's get it from England, since Germany can't give us any. Which is weird. How many tanks they need and they have no rubber supply. And he is going to go in here. Under the command of planning speed and combat width. Sure. He's going to do an airdrop from there when we actually get a plane finished. Hopefully we have one. We do. So all the transport planes go in there. Then can we set up paratroop? Alright. Thinks he'll be able to do it. Alright, internal redoubts. Polish line and, well, Hungarian line might actually be useful. Because if they do join the Axis, we need something down there. And Germany's demanding the Sudetenland. So if he declares, with a bit of luck, he can just immediately go to Munich, because we have air superiority until Germany put the planes up. Next issue is going to be we just don't have the numbers. We really need the Soviets to come over. There's nothing we can do to tell them to put their men on the border, though. Japan's doing his thing. Okay. So what we'll actually do is not tell them to go. We just need them to sit and hold. Just try and hold those level 7 forts, because if the Germans get them, it's going to be a bit of a hassle getting them back. We got Ukraine, Belarus, Romania, Hungary. What do we have from Hungary? Transylvania and southern Slovakia. Southern Slovakia and Transylvania. Huh. They have cores all over the place. Alright. Are we going to get any of these out in time? Looks like we actually might. Obviously not all of them, but ones that have already started. It's only about a month out. It'll be close. We don't want them to be green. And how's the US doing? Only 20%. When's his election? November of 40. They might stay out of the Allies long enough. Alright, the Munich Diktat. German demands for our territory in the Sudetenland have become increasingly hostile. Now the forces are massing along our border. What happens if we do this? They get the Munich Conference. What does that actually do? Because they haven't asked for it yet. Well, we're never going to surrender. France is in the Allies. German demands have been turned down. Soviet Union has called us as our ally in the German-Czechoslovakian war. So, it started. Which is a little unfortunate, so that whole getting them not to declare on us thing didn't work. We have a lot more manpower in the field, but most of, they don't actually have all that many divisions. If the Soviets come over, we might be able to steamroll them. And we have tried to do the drop, but he did have a guy in there, so that's going to fail. Italy's joined the Axis. Hey, we actually landed. So, achievement unlocked, the Munich Disagreement. For some reason, that succeeded. Surprising. Now, we don't have any supply there, but if we could just be annoying. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be allowed to move anywhere. He's getting his organisation back now, though. So we can get up to Frankfurt and over to other bits and pieces. Just to be annoying to pull guys off his front line. Next thing we want to do is try and shorten the line here so we can free more people up. But, knowing that we're at war, can we wait 11 days? I think we definitely can. Japan has joined the Axis. Hungarian line is done. We need a fallback line. And we need... Oh, we can. Ah, crap. Alright. Kind of want to push through, but don't want everyone to move. So if this guy can come up at least to there. Alright. Hopefully the Soviets are marching west. But they're not. Damn it. Alright, these guys also just need to be careful because he's got tanks in there. Push some of them back. Let's get these guys trying to come through. He hasn't asked for his eastern claims. He hasn't taken the Mel yet, but he will. So he'll have 2 ports in here. If we can get down there in time, we'll be okay. Just try and push through as best we can. That's going to be a loss. He's going to push us back. And resistance to occupation in Munich. Right, we're going to be gentle on the Germans. So taking Munich was worth 10%. If we had enough to go everywhere, would have been good. So, let's train at least one more in Bohemia. And we're going to pull these guys back to Western Poland. Although, yeah, we might be able to shoot some of the Germans down. Alright, he's retaking Munich, which means this guy is going to be killed very quickly. No supply in there now. Alright, and they're pushing us back everywhere over here. Let's try a very quick counteroffensive. Don't really like our chances anywhere along there. This guy needs to stop. Can't even defend. Alright, counterattack. It's the one they took from us, so we need to get it back. We are going to fail to take that, but if we can cut these guys off. Alright, that's failing. That was a big failure. Alright, can we push through here? Just need to separate the port from the rest of these guys. Don't want to focus too much on that, because this whole thing here is happening. Alright, we need to not be doing a crossing there. And the Soviets are useless. Supposed to be pouring their divisions in to help us. Yeah, it sucks. How many? Well, can't deploy him yet. Let's just deploy whoever is ready. Need to get on the line and hold fast. Yeah, cavalry are going to fail. And the fallback line. Need more people in Prague. Oh, doing terribly. Well, at least we got the first achievement. Now we just need to beat the Germans and go and invade Australia. Refresh. Alright, they've got a few guys in there. Let's do this counter-attack. Need to get in there, stop them from doing much. And retake that one as well. Need to get them away from Prague. Alright, they're holding some of the line. Let's see how much we've actually lost. One there. And a couple up there. Otherwise, not too bad yet. Alright, if Hungary join in, we'll get screwed. Right, we can do a counter-offensive there. Try and shorten this bit that they're pushing into Poland from. Alright, he's reinforced. Can we push out of Prague if we stop them? No, nothing's going to go well there. Alright, delay. There's more organisation. Next one gives us 20% more defence. A little too late. Hopefully we can at least hold along the river. And yeah, our guys are getting screwed here. We at least get over Eastern Germany. Yeah, our paratrooper died. So, let's pull this guy out. He is somewhere. All the way over there. Alright. Where's the airbase? Here. Oh god, it's looking horrible. If he gets this, we're screwed. So, these guys need to form a new thing. Wojtek did fantastically before, so let's go Paradrop from here to Berlin. Just to be annoying. Got the power. German Reich claims Memel. I've actually handed it over too. That's just annoying. Wouldn't you just join the Comintern? Alright, fallback line is done. Polish line might help us eventually. Doesn't really do much doing that, but sure. Let's get the internal redoubts. I'm going to do some counter-offensives. Let's say we can retake that fort without too much trouble. That's looking very bad. And how are these losses going? Soviets have lost 37 people because they're doing absolutely nothing. We've lost tremendous amounts, even though we're being defensive instead of attacking. And we've got no manpower. Soviet Union appears to have unexpected withdrawn units were stationed right alongside the border. Alright, can't do much there at all. Let's get somebody over there to try and help. Don't want to do a counter-attack. Those are both occupied. Everything up there is occupied. They didn't get there in time. Alright, can we retake this side of the river, please? Oh, how did he get there? He pulled out after he took it. And we need people up in the capital. Alright, retake our forts around Prague. Alright. And we need to make more infantry equipment. And modify the government with service by requirement. Alright, so we've got manpower. We just need tons of infantry equipment. So we're not going to upgrade them when we finish the research. Because it's going to take too long. We'll actually do the second one. And we're sitting in Berlin. So we've taken his capital. Gets me down to 83. So we go on 73 with 2 cities. Would be nice to do airdrops everywhere, but I don't think it would work. Just pull our planes back to Czechoslovakia. He's dead. Didn't even really slow them down like we'd like it to have. Try and get them. Can we do counteroffensive? Not really. It's dropping. And nothing will work there. One of these guys up. Alright. 38 or 39 tech. Better paratroopers don't matter. Support companies. Never actually got to put them in. We do have support equipment now though. So, what about we edit this for engineers? Don't have the infantry equipment. Not too much support equipment. If we throw recon in as well. Yeah, we need that. Okay, as best you can. And the outdated equipment, this is going to be the 2s. We're going to keep that on the 1s because we've got the full thing. We need it. So forget that. But I'm going to take a short break here. So thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I hope to see you again soon for hopefully not our crushing defeat at the hand of the Germans. Alright, see you later.